Hello girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. Welcome to another this or that video where I look at two different products from a specific category and just kind of compare them against my hair. Like I have my hair separated in two different sides, so we are going to dive into primers today. These are the two primers that I have. I have the Noughty Hello Curls, and it's the Define and Reshape Curl Primer, and then I have the Texture ID Curl Enhancing Primer. So these are the two that we'll be applying, and so I'm just going to kind of read off of naturallycurly.com describing what a primer is supposed to do for your hair and give you a product shot of the two products side by side, and then we'll begin applying them. A primer is a product intended to be used alone or under styling products. It is applied after your cleansing and conditioning process, including your leave-in conditioner. Now, this doesn't necessarily apply to every person or every primer, but primers are actually preps for your hair for heat styling, protecting against environmental factors, dryness, and even damage. They can create an even-based surface for your hair's products and tools, and they create a weightless, humidity-resistant shield between the strands of whatever you apply or comes into contact with your hair. They allow the style to last longer and frizz to be at bay and stave off damage during styling. Alright, now for applying the products, I guess we'll just go in the same order of how I showed them when I was holding it up. So we will go with the Noughty Hello Curls on this side, and I'm going to give you the specs of this product and then apply it, give you my thoughts, and move on to the other one. This is the Noughty Hello Curls Define and Reshape Curl Primer. Wave hello to standout curls on day one and beyond. Our curl optimizing quinoa oxy combined with shea butter and avocado oils define and add hold to freshly washed curls. When used between washes, rebellious second-day curls are reshaped and redefined. The directions say to spray liberally into freshly washed damp hair and style as required. In between washes for an instant curl refresh, spritz onto hair and scrunch to reinvigorate your curls. I've actually used both of these products before, and I know from experience that this one has a very direct spray. So I'm just going to spray it into my hands and then glaze it into my hair and brush that through. So you can see it's better the more you spray it, but I'm just going to, not really counting pumps necessarily, just looking at what looks like might be with the right amount. This has very good slip. It is just going through my hair, but then I kind of expected that from such a liquidy type of product. As far as the scent of this, it kind of smells perfumey. I can't describe it any better than that, really. It's okay. It's nothing I'm wild about. I'm just going to give that a quick brush through with my Tangle Teezer brush. By the way, if you're interested in any of these products I talk about, I always try to leave them linked down below. So check that out. Okay, so on this side, my hair feels softer, just a little bit softer, not a lot. I can't feel a huge difference. It's very lightweight, and that's what I like about primers. So let's go in with the other one, the Texture ID one. This is the Texture ID Curls Enhancing Primer. This primer sets the foundation for beautifully bouncy curls, and this creamy leave-in seals in the moisture and softens while combating dryness without weighing down curls. It's great on wet or dry hair, and the directions say to apply to clean, damp hair. Work the product through evenly throughout your strands. Now this one is a little bit thicker of a consistency, so I'm going to try to get a comparable amount for what I feel like I had of that looser consistency. I'll know better when I spread it throughout my hands, but that feels like a similar amount. So just going to rake this through. This one has a perfumed scent as well, and I actually like the scent of this one better. It's just a personal preference. I don't think the other one was bad. I just like this one a little bit better. Now, when I was applying this Texture ID primer, I didn't feel like this one had quite the same amount of slip. And I don't feel it on my hair as much as I feel the Noughty Wave Hello. So I can feel this side just a little bit better, like the product on there. This Texture ID side just feels very much like my hair. Now I'm just going to brush style my hair. I'm going to skip ahead of that part. You've seen me do it plenty of times, and now I'll include it in other videos. But yeah, I will meet back after my hair is brush styled. Okay, so I have both sides brush styled now, and I will say that as I was brush styling, I started with the Texture ID side, And I was a little surprised because I felt like the curls weren't clumping as well. By the way, I did brush with my, or style with my Denman brush. So when I moved on to the Noughty Hello Curl side, I did feel like my curls clumped a little bit better. You can't tell a whole lot now because the top sections did kind of behave a little bit better, but I just felt like the Texture ID side was a little bit more stretched out. We'll see when we get, you know, the gel on and my hair fully diffused, styled, and we'll just see how, if there's any difference in how these are curling. I'm going in with the Biolage Styling Gel A. I just feel like this is a good neutral gel, lightweight kind of, and it reminds me a lot of my other option was, I guess I was thinking of, was the Zoto's High Definition Gel, or I was thinking of maybe the Weedad gel, but I just decided to go in with this one because I haven't done that for a long time. So I'm just going in with a small amount on one side first. And I think I'm probably going to go in with it a little bit more. But we'll do the other side as well. I'll try to keep it as similar as possible. Now, I've used both of these primers before. I'm not sure if I said that already in this video or not, but I have used both of these primers before and I've liked my results. I've personally felt like a primer is just a step above a leave-in conditioner in my opinion, and I use it in place of a leave-in conditioner or a curl cream generally. I don't remember ever using both like a leave-in conditioner and a curl cream together, or I'm sorry, I don't remember using a primer and a curl cream together. I could be wrong, but I can't remember a time that I've done that. So just trying to gently work this gel in all spots. Usually at this point in my routine, I would wet plop, but since I have two styles or two different sides with different products, I don't generally like to do my wet plopping then. So I'm just gonna go diffuse and I'll be back. I'll show you my results. All right, curl friends, I am back with my hair fully diffused and styled. And so this is what my hair is looking like. Let's take a closer look. First off is the Noughty Hello Curl side. Mainly I'm looking at, I think, like definition here and the moisture level, and then maybe a little bit volume because I can tell there is a difference. So I have this really good spiral here. Don't know how well it can pick it up. It's actually several curl clumps, so I'm going to try to gently break it up. It'll probably find its way back together. Is anyone else like that? Your curl clumps just tend to like to go back together even when you separate them multiple times. All right, and then here is the Texture ID side. I do still think I have good definition. There is a couple really chunky curl clumps down here. I don't know how well you can see them. This one starts out chunkier on top and kind of doesn't really fizzle out, but gets a little less tight on the bottom. But I don't think I'm going to separate that one because I really think it's, well, it might be two curl clumps. We'll see what happens here. Okay, that separated well. No frizz out from that. Okay, now let's examine these two, comparing and contrasting. I have good definition on both sides, but it is a little bit different. This side shrinks up just a little bit more. Can you see? It's just ever so slightly. This side I feel like is a little bit more elongated, and you can even tell it in here. This has to do with a little bit of the volume. Although I don't necessarily consider these volumizing products. I don't look to these products to volumize necessarily, but they're both lightweight. So it should lend to allowing your hair to be more voluminous if it can. And so this Noughty Hello Curl side, definitely I have more volume here. On the Texture ID side, it's just laying a little bit more flat. Not terrible, not bad really. It's just not quite as much body up top here. Now I do have about comparable amount of frizz. Maybe I have a little bit more frizz on the Noughty Hello Curl side. Yeah, just a little bit more frizz I think on this side. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up, but I can see a little bit more throughout this section. Now, as far as the feel of my hair, they both feel about the same, really. I can't feel a difference as far as the moisture level. Like, it feels good. It feels like it's going to last me for at least 3 days. I think maybe I'll check back tomorrow. It wasn't originally my plan. I can't guarantee you how well my hair is going to look because I might be doing some outside yard work We'll see. Okay, I did not come back for day 2 for a couple of reasons. One is that my hair really wasn't that much different. There was maybe a little bit more frizz on both sides, but very comparable, so I didn't feel like that was a big issue. But the main reason why I didn't come back is with my hair parted in the center like that for this type of video, it just shows off my gray hairs, and I was very self-conscious of it, and I did not want to leave my hair in that style any longer than I had to. But I definitely feel like I do like both of these primers. When I tried these with their own brand, like the styling products of Noughty and the styling products of Texture ID, I felt like they both paired really well to give me a good style. So let me know if you notice any other differences that you think are noticeable. Like I said, the curl pattern is just different in here. Some of this is just more loose. I do have some tighter spots on the Texture ID side, but I feel like overall this side, the Texture ID side, is just a little bit more loose than the Noughty Hello Curl side. So I guess maybe I should let you get a look at the back of it. As I've said before though, I never like the way my hair looks when I style two separate sides from the back. It looks awkward to me. So you get to take the first glance. I haven't even seen what it looks like. Overall, I do like both of these primers really. When I've tried them with their whole like styling line, like when I paired these with like the rest of the Noughty products and this one with the rest of the Texture ID stylers that I used, I liked my results both days. And so I really wanted to do like a side-by-side or head-to-head with these just to see if one did have the advantage over the other. And I would say I would probably go with the Noughty Hello Curl side, just like it just a little bit better. Yes, this does have just a little bit more frizz, but I just like the curl pattern on this a little bit more. But overall, both of them are good. Both of them are very affordable. The Texture ID one retails for $9.99, and the Noughty Wave Hello, I forgot to look this one up, the price, but I know it's a similar price. It's right around that $10 mark. And I did get mine a couple years ago at TJ Maxx for $6.99. So both of these are very affordable in my opinion. You can't go wrong with either one. Let me know which side you like best. And I'm getting ready to wrap this video up. Should I check back tomorrow? Are you guys going to be disappointed if I don't check back tomorrow? I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of difference. Tell you what, if there is any difference in like the moisture or frizz level in comparison, like one's totally changed a lot, I will come back and I will show you guys and talk about it. If it's pretty much comparable, then we're going to wrap this video up here. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until I see you again next week, have a great day. Bye.